Alright, hello, welcome everyone to a new Anonymous Walrus YouTube video review. Before we start off, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all stay with me. It's been a very long time since I started doing regular videos. I don't think I've ever did regular videos like per week. So when I saw on the YouTube's dashboard, when I look at my channel with like nearly 200 plus subscribers, it was a new sight for me to see. It's a breath of fresh air, I would say. But I'll continue doing this as a hobby as long as I'm collecting figures as a hobby. I sort of want to go a bit into the casual tech side, but um, that will come later. So thank you for watching. Let's get on with the review. As you can see over here, this is Reisalin Stout. If you haven't seen already my unboxing video, I go a little bit on the background of this figure, so you can see that. But first, let me just give you a quick look on how Reisalin Stout looks. I have her in a very weird pose, but yeah, this is what I have her in. She has a smug face on. She has an axe as well as a staff. I'll just say this first. This will be a completely blind review. It means that I have absolutely no idea who, in actuality, this character is, because I've never played the game. I've never played the previous games. So, for example, Atelier Sophie, I've never played any of those games. I never played any of the Atelier games. I'm not that big of a gamer myself. The only few games that I play were like Valheim, Genshin, Destiny 2, a little bit of Monster Hunter. I only got this figure for like two reasons. There were only two reasons why I bought this figure, which were tits and thighs. That was all. So the main draw for me to get this character was the design. I have no real shame about this. I think people who have seen my reviews know what kind of reviewer I am, what kind of preferences that I like. So yeah, I believe most of y'all will get this figure for the exact same reason. Not really much on the actual game itself, but if I remember, Atelier Ryza was a RPG game. It was based off the Atelier series, and from what I know about this character is that she's a farmer girl, and she wants to go on an adventure. At least that's what I know from trailers and a little bit of the gameplay, watching a bit of the gameplay before actually going into this review. So I got this figure out of Mandarake, 6,500 yen. Plus shipping is around 1,200 yen, so it's around 7,700 yen altogether. So let me just give you a quick look what's inside other than the figure and the stuff that I already showed. Right. So to give a quick look on the manual, this is what you're supposed to have. And look at that. I believe they show her poses off really well in terms of promoting this figure in the boxes, the promotional art or the promotional pictures on outside the box. So the manual has two languages, Japanese and English. It shows off how many materials, how many items they have on hand. And to go more in depth on what she has, because my unboxing video didn't do that. Maybe I'll just show you like this. So you have her stuff, her main stuff, a fishing rod. All this I'll go more into detail. We have alternate arm pieces. We have a uni. This was a default face, and that piece over there was actually a piece that was broken off of the main figure. If you take a quick look, yep, that piece broke off while preparing for this review. I wanted to get more in touch with this figure, if you know what I mean. So I think I just like randomly like touched that area, then the thing just popped off. It wasn't like that when I first got this figure out of the box. Just saying, you just have to be a bit careful. I'm gonna probably try to glue that piece on there as stealthily as I can. So to give you a much detailed look, this is the fishing rod. So this is her with a fishing rod. This is her with the staff that she was in many promotional images in. Looks like a windmill. Oh. And how you get to putting the staff on her, it's the same concept for most of the items. You first gotta have the right hand equipped, and then remove the top part from the handle, and then slot the handle in and put it back in. As you can see, this is Reisalin Stout with the staff, and I do not know the name of the staff. I'm so sorry. Okay, To be already honest, I can't be asked to find out, but I'm not gonna be posing her with that stuff because I have a few problems. I will go into that later on in the verdict. She also comes with two other items or weapons that she can use. Well, they're not actually weapons. She comes with a hammer and an axe, and I do believe that axe is not used as a weapon. I believe she's only just used to chop trees because I believe there's a little bit of a grinding aspect to the game. So here are a few poses. So her with her hammer, and her with her axe. There are a few faces that she comes with. She comes with 3 faces. So as you can see here, if I can make it easier for you to see with more detail. She has the smug face and she has the really happy. Oh, that's a very cute face. That's the default face, and the other face that she comes with is the more focused face, as you can see here. And how you can go about changing the face is you take off the hair piece, take off the face piece, and then change it to whatever face that you want. So I want to be a little smug today, and I'm gonna just put the smug face on here and here. Oh, look at that. And also an additional piece that she comes with in terms of additional stuff. Hold on. She also comes with her uni. I believe this may be in another mini game aspect that they have in this in the game. Maybe it's something to do with selling or bartering with shopkeepers. Yeah. There's been a lot of promotional pictures or art pieces with a smug face on in various types of media, from the safe for work, the not safe for work, and some of the safe for work stuff are with her smug face and her uni. So I'm guessing she's trying to get a real good price on this uni. Uni's pretty nice for you as well. Well, other than the outstretched open palms that you saw in the previous shot, she comes with closed fists, a pointing finger, thumbs up, as well as weapon holding arms, which I believe for gamers out there, for the Atelier fans, I think you all know what these items are more for. So if you really want to recreate a scene, possibly these pieces can further help support you in that. I have to mention she also comes with an extra joint for her arms or wrists and the Figma stand. But I'm not using the Figma stand, I'm using the another stand over here. Oh yeah, oh damn. She also comes with a separate arm piece. I'm going to show you real quick how it's done, how you can switch it. So you have to remove the pegs from here. On the figure itself, you have to actually pop out the middle joint. They are both straight pegs, so you take out the one connecting to the shoulders as well as the one that's connecting to the elbow. So as you can see, you're left with a dismembered Ryza. Next, you have to fit the correct piece. So on the I don't think you can see it properly, but there should be a R inside there, so you can tell which is which. So the right side goes to the right arm. Yeah. As well, then you have to put the right forearms into the hand as well. So that's how you put the new pieces in, and then there's also another piece that comes with this figure. She also comes with a jacket, and there's a hole behind the jacket, so you can actually put the stand through there, because the peg hole, the peg hole is over here, so it coincides with the hole in the jacket as well. Yeah. I won't be doing this right now because I actually want to pose her like this without all that. So pictures will go up to illustrate what I mean. It should be up now to show you the difference between the unjacketed Ryza and the one with the jacket. So in terms of articulation, I'm gonna be quick about it. In case you're wondering, you can't take out the head, so that's a bummer. But in terms of articulation, she uses the newer Figma joints. So these joints, even though still looks rather obvious, it's less intrusive. So you can move her head up and down. There's no chicken motion, but there's a singular peg down the neck. There is a triple axis joint for almost every joint in this figure. So basically, a ball joint is actually inside the chest, hinge up and down. So that's the max. You can go full 360, but I don't want to force it. There's a peg here, a swivel, and the shoulder. There's also another swivel on the elbow, as well as a singular hinge, triple axis joint for the wrists. Yeah, there is one single ball joint at the top on the chest, not at the chest, sorry, on the waist itself. A ball joint for each hip. There is also another ball joint for each swivel over here. Sorry for that. There's also a ball joint for under the thigh squish. Yeah, so there's one ball joint there, one ball joint here, which is really intuitive because it keeps how they did it was really nicely done. They still kept the thigh squish, the fetish for the fetish lovers, but yet giving it more articulation. So yeah, there's a single joint, and there's also another singular Figma joint for the ankles. There's a little bit of an ankle rocking action, no toe joint whatsoever. So what you're left with is really good articulation. One problem is, I guess, the gaps in between can be obvious while moving it, as well as the breaking off of that joint there, of that piece right there. Other than that, I don't really have too much problems. I have played with Figma figures before, so I sort of know what I'm looking for in these figures. So let me just put down a pose and then let's go on to the verdict. Alright, in true anonymous walrus fashion, I'm gonna pose her like that for the rest of the review. So in terms of verdict, I like the overall articulation in this figure. I love how the creators of this design actually, like, come on, you gotta, sooner or later you start to realize what they're trying to do. There are two aspects of this design that's really eye-catching, or maybe I should say 4 aspects of this figure that's eye-catching. And she has, I believe in the game, for the people who play the game, I think you all would know if her personality is what you like. So I'm guessing they're trying to convey that properly with the really cute default face, as well as the really cute focused face, and that really smug face also really comes through perfectly, captures it well enough with the design. Sorry about that. So they've included the thigh swish, and they actually put like a little ball joint over there so as to increase the articulation while hiding it successfully. So that's what I really like to see in a figure. I believe that, so that's one of the few pros of the figures, but one of the few cons that the figure is, when I'm trying to put these accessories on, so like her staffs or even her hammer, one of the problems that come up with is they don't stay in the arms, because the gap for each fist is really it's a bit too much. They didn't really count on the tolerances good enough. So what ends up happening is that when you put a piece on, they'll start to slide, and if you've seen the previous shots, you'll start seeing, oh yeah, they do slide a bit. And the only thing that didn't really slide was the axe. Yeah, so in the previous video, the unboxing video, the axe was the only item that I successfully put on her without it sliding around too much. Other than that, I believe that the items that she comes with is good enough, is sufficient, especially for the first game, because I believe there are 3 games that are inside the Atelier Reisalin, 2 games that are currently out right now, and the 3rd game is going to come out next year. So in case any Atelier Ryza fans don't know, that's what's going to happen. So yeah, maybe I'll check out the game, possibly see some gameplay first, but yeah. That's pretty much it for the review. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, like and subscribe, and yeah, hope you all stick around, and thanks for like the near 240 subscribers that are inside the channel right now. I guess maybe that's one of the few reasons why I keep doing this, and maybe this is a little bit therapeutic for me, because I don't really have much going on in my life right now. So I guess hobbies are what keeping me going on. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.